everyone. Hello. Guess who is back for a new painting session? Here I am with my watercolor pad. So I'm getting ready for a new painting. It's more like practicing with watercolors. I want to learn some new techniques. So you're all welcome and you're all invited. So just 1 second to do my setup, my stream setup. Almost there. Almost there. Hi there, welcome. How are you? Just 2 minutes longer. I also need to find my painting brush or brushes. For some reason I can't find my watercolor brush, and I've been using a different brush that is not supposed to be for watercolors. But what can I do? Okay, ready to start. I'm just gonna get my brush and we're good to go. Oh, and I need to announce this live stream on X. Hello, welcome to my live stream. I'm getting ready for a new watercolor blooms session, a short late night session. It's 11:35 in Bucharest, and I'll be here for 1 hour, maybe longer, who knows. So welcome. This is my drawing. This is the paper that I'll be using. Okay, let me paste the link here. Maybe add a nice picture too. Why not? And in a minute we will start. Okay, so I have the water. Hey Leia, this is the water I'll be using. Welcome. I'm great, Leah. How are you? And the colors, I showed you this watercolors palette yesterday. I'm sorry it's a bit messy and I need to get a new one. It's both messy and old, but I don't care. I just want to paint with watercolors, so this is what I'm gonna do. Hey, okay, so what I'll be working with today, because I can't find my watercolor brush. I have these two. This brush. This one is surely gonna work, the small one. And this one. Hi! And welcome to my live stream. Let me say hi into the chat. Thank you. Okay, I'm ready now, ready to start. And today I want to do something different. So I'm gonna work on the dry paper. Yesterday I made the paper wet and then I painted over the wet paper. But today I'll be working on the paper as it is, and I'll just add some more water here and there, and then I will come with dots, very small dots of colors. So this is a technique I want to apply today. I saw a video yesterday and I want to practice this technique, and I'm so excited to start. So it was something like, and I will be using the small brush. It was something like, so if you want to do a watercolor flower, you imagine you're drawing the petals. Of course, you can also do with a pencil, but I'm just imagining it, so I also see where I'm adding the water. So I'm doing some tiny petals here and there. So far I have 4, but I want more. 5, 6 petals. Great. Maybe one more here. And now this is very interesting. I'm going to take some blue. Let's start with blue. And I'm going to add a tiny bit of blue here. And it will just follow my shape. Let me move this microphone a little bit. Okay, so the technique was something like this. A very gentle technique. Let's add more colors. For example, some different shade of blue here. Why not? Where are you from, Leah? Are you still here? It's an interesting technique. Supposing this is the stem, an orange stem. Let's make it more green. Oops. Oh, it pours by itself. So let's add more water here and there. This is interesting here. Maybe some red. And some yellow. Yellow for sure. I need this yellow here. Hey there, Shishmaref. Thank you. It's a flower. But yes, it looks in many different ways. Everybody sees something else. How are you? If you're still here. And this is interesting. If I add some water outside the shape, the watercolors will just follow. Look, interesting. So this is another painting where I start with something and it ends up completely different. This is supposed to be a flower. It's just turning into something very abstract. looks like a flower, like a rose. Do you know those roses with rainbow colors? One petal green, one petal purple, one petal yellow. This is the type of rose I'm doing. So let's maybe, what color is this? Yeah, purple. Just dripping the color here and there. Oh, I wasn't expecting this. I think I'll be using my tissue paper to absorb some of the water from here. And here. Here too. Let's add some more yellow. Make it more cheerful. Maybe some blue. See where this goes. Let's spray a bit for these wonderful effects. Oh, this is looking like marble to me. This area here. It's almost marbly. Look. I think I need to wait for it to dry and see how it will look like. By the way, yesterday's artworks have dried and they look like this. Let me show you. So I'm just gonna put this aside. I'm gonna wait for it to dry. And this is the one I did yesterday. Oh, and I love it. I love the texture. I love it. The colors, everything. It's interesting. So when it's dry, it looks completely different. That's why you need to be patient with watercolors. So I want to try to do this again. We'll do it tonight with different colors maybe. These were the blooms I tried yesterday, the blooms technique. One of the techniques I tried. And today I'm exploring even more techniques. So let's continue. This is a technique I saw yesterday in a video, and I'm curious what I can make of it. My tissue is getting artsy, green and colorful. So I'm adding water where I'm gonna add other colors. It's gonna be reddish. And here, I think I'll be adding some yellow. Oh, this is nice. So now I'm just pulling the color with my brush, with my wet brush. Why does this look like a lollipop on fire? Crazy. Yeah, it was supposed to be a flower. I wonder if I can still make it look like a flower. And how? Let's try a different technique now. I'm going to add more and more water here. Okay, the artwork is turning into something else, but I don't mind. So how are you? I wonder, how are you? What are you doing on Friday night? Sleeping? Watching movies? Wow, I like this. I like what happened here. So the technique was something like this. And then with water, look what's happening. No, I need more water. This technique is great for me. I love it. It reminds me of tie-dye. You know those prints tie-dye? So this portion here, this effect. Also this one, I love it. Favorite, it's one of my favorites. So let's try some more of this. Ooh, look at that. Oh, wow. It almost feels like it has its own life. Let's move on to this other part of my painting. Well, it's more like practicing. It's not a painting that I want it to look in a certain way. Just adding more water here and there. Purple. Yeah. Here, added way too much water. Way too much. When you're adding too much, it will just drip. And I gotta be careful so that the composition doesn't get muddy. Like the colors don't get brownish. I created some marks here. Interesting. I want to see dry. But this part is my favorite. This part here and here. So let's replicate this. In a new painting. I think I need to change the water. Yep. Be right back. So, new technique. This time I will make the paper wet, but on both sides, very important. The paper should be wet on both sides. I'm waiting a bit for it to absorb the water. And now let's turn it around. And make it wet on the other side too. And I know I should be using a different brush, but I promise that sometime very soon I'll be going to get new brushes for watercolors. I have one, but I can't find it. And I had a really nice one that I used for a project and I destroyed it with glue. Now I'm turning it around. So now the paper is officially prepped and ready for the watercolors. For the watercolor blooms, and I want to try blue and green now, or something like that. Wow, these are very dramatic, as you can see. This is by far my favorite color for watercolor blooms. So for this one, I said just blue and green. This is how it turned out. Really nice. And I'm waiting for it to dry until tomorrow. And I think I'll get some of this water with my tissue. If there's excess water, of course I can use the brush too, but I'm lifting off too much color now, so I need to be careful not to lift off the color, so this has to be very gently. Hi there, how are you? Welcome to my live watercolor blooms techniques. I'm exploring techniques with watercolors, and I'm really excited with how it turns out. But it needs to dry until tomorrow. It's so watery. Okay, I'll just set it aside. And now for my last painting. I need to bring the light closer. So for the last one, the water is a bit greenish. I'm not gonna change it again because I'll be using green for this painting, or experiment, or technique, or artwork. It's more like behind the scenes work. So before doing the artwork, I'm exercising, I'm practicing techniques here, and I really like it. Should I wet the other side? No, I'm feeling lazy to make the other side of the paper wet. So I'll just start with adding some green on here. So I have it one, okay, and now look at this. Does it do what I want to do or not? Almost. Almost, but not quite. Almost, but not quite. But we're getting somewhere for sure. It looks like a plant. So this is the stem. Oh, yeah, like so. See? A green plant. Without thinking about it, I made this green plant. And it's a different effect. Oh, I really like this. Look at this. Wow. Shall we add some flowers here and there? Maybe some purple, blue. And some red, but not too much. And yellow. Oh, this is so beautiful. Wow. I think that from all the techniques I tried, this one is my favorite. My battery is low, so I should be closing this live stream. Anyway, I was going to bed in a bit. I was going to go to bed. But I want to add some more yellow here and here. Wow. Now I'm getting somewhere, finally. There's a lot of water in here. And this was it, I think. I'm not gonna add more colors. I'll leave it as it is. Let me take some of this green. I still feel like I need to practice more with how much water I'm adding. So it shouldn't poodle. It should just be very balanced. I feel like it's too much water. But it helped me achieve these wonderful effects here that I'm so excited about. I love them, especially this color combo: yellow, green, blue, red. And it makes me think about the fabric of a dress. I would really like to wear a dress with this pattern here, but I will wait for it to dry. Hi there! Well, I'm getting ready to say goodnight or goodbye to you and to thank you for joining my lovely watercolor blooms techniques exploring. So I'm exploring techniques, I'm learning. I did paint with watercolors in the past, but not as much as I wanted, and now I'm exploring new techniques and I'm learning and I'm having a lot of fun in the process, and I'm discovering new things. But I promise to get new brushes that are for watercolors. What I use today are just for the sake of testing out techniques. But once you have the right brushes, you will see that your work gets easier. And for me, I want to explore some techniques with different specific brushes, but you will see what I mean once I get them. The watercolor brushes are very different. They are supposed to hold water, so they have, some of them have an interesting shape. The tip is very thin and the base is bigger, so it's meant to help with painting with watercolors. But enough talk for now. I'm going to bed in a bit, so have a good weekend, everybody, and I think I'll be back tomorrow. Enjoy your weekend. Goodbye.